My name is Michelle Pang. My full name is Michelle Athena Wing Shan Pang, or Pan Wing San. When people pass me on the streets, people see my cultural identity first, which is Asian American. I was born in California, surrounded by predominantly Asian American individuals who were brought up in a Western community, and therefore enjoyed their dual identity, surrounded by people with the same dual identity. After 4th grade, this comfort was disrupted when I moved to the East Coast with a predominantly white community. Here I was faced with the concept that I was different, and that my race affected how people looked at me, perceived me, and talked to me. In my first semester of college, I came carrying the weight of my Asian American identity. One that I did not feel defined my life, but one that I knew was how others defined me. For the first 18 years of my life, I had fallen into the comfort of my Asian identity. My immediate friends were all Chinese American, and I was surrounded by a bubble of people with the same perspectives as me. When I opened my acceptance letter from Northeastern with the opportunity of NUin Boston, I was beyond excited. I wanted to explore a new, diverse city and be exposed to new people, new cultures, new cuisines, and ultimately, new perspectives. I no longer wanted to be defined by my ethnicity. I wanted to be defined by my individuality. And I knew that's what the NUin experience would bring me. When I arrived in Boston in August, I fell in love with the city and community here. I was surrounded by people from all over the country and all over the world, all with their own unique life pathways that took them to Northeastern. With COVID, connecting with the community was obviously difficult. For the most part, I initially met people through a screen, and because of masks, I could only see people's eyes when I walked around, which made it even more difficult to identify people. Surrounded by a resilient community, however, people made an even more extended effort to meet people, even if it meant over virtual platforms. Though it took some time for me to find my people, I was eventually able to find my own little community. With them, I did not feel contained by my Asian American identity at all. I was able to transcend past what had defined me in my old life and prove myself as an individual. My closest friends here, with backgrounds in Turkey, the Philippines, and Pakistan, helped foster an inclusive environment for me. I was widened to a variety of different outlooks on life that forced me to critically analyze my own actions and mindsets I'd become accustomed to. One of my favorite places in Boston has come to be the Vietnamese and Thai restaurant Pho and I on Huntington Avenue. Besides its delicious food, it has become a place of comfort for me. Sometimes I come here with friends, and sometimes I come here alone. But for me, the various dishes such as drunken noodles, pad thai, spring rolls, and a plethora of other items bring me a sense of comfort and familiarity that I've come to appreciate since living in a new city. It has become a way for me to share that sense of comfort with the people I love. It's a reminder of my Asian American identity integrated within a larger picture, and a reminder of what it means to be inclusive in the city of Boston. Since coming here, I've been grateful to be surrounded not only by such an inclusive community, but also a community that strives for advocacy. After much tension and fear, the city came alive on November 7th, the day when the country realized Biden had won the election. I saw my peers around me erupt in celebration. I saw a generation of young people advocating for change, and I saw a community that I was proud to be a part of. To me, resilience means always making an effort to be an active member of the community around you. Whether it be communicating with your peers, working on having a more inclusive mindset, or advocating for change. As a member of the NUin, Northeastern, and Boston community, I have seen these skills develop within myself.